Y100 Texas made. Brody here. Not only are we going to be bringing you a lot of great Texas country music every Sunday night on Y100 from 8 to 10, going to have a lot of great content for you on social media. For our very first episode, got to sit down with Aaron Watson New Year's Eve. He got us caught up on everything that's been going on with him, his family, his son Jake going to be joining the band pretty soon, and also Aaron's plans for new music in 2022. So let's jump into it. Very first episode of Texas Made with Aaron Watson.
Hey, folks, what's up?
Aaron Watson here.
Good to see you.
Nice little summertime that we're having here this winter.
Yeah, it's weird.
How's everything in Amarillo right now?
It was, well, you know, we left Amarillo, and it was cold. And then all of a sudden, here we are in San Antonio, and I just naturally threw on a jacket.
Yeah, I was like, you have your coat on right now.
I was like, oh, we'll just pretend it's part of my
You're dressed
interview.
for Sunday here
that's right.
in San Antonio.
That's right.
So we have a brand new show. I was telling you a little bit about this already, and it's called Texas Made, and you were our first guest actually on Texas Made. We're going to be playing lots of Aaron Watson records.
I love it.
We've been playing some already, you know,
Yeah.
and dude, you've just been on a roll really since I think since Underdog came out. It's just been crazy for you, and all the music has been so good. What's it been like the last 5-6 years for you?
Well, it's been fun. Because, you know, I've always been dedicated to the Texas music scene. I mean, we've had opportunities where we could have signed a record deal.
Yeah.
And that's not why I got into this. So, you know, to get to the Underdog, you know, I'd already been doing it for 15 years.
Yeah. And
then all of a sudden you have an album that becomes the first independent album in the history of country music to chart #1 on Country Billboard. And, that was just, you know, that was a great moment, not just for me, but I was really proud for my fans and the entire Texas music scene. I don't feel like that was something that I achieved alone. I feel like so many of these great Texas artists that came before me that built this genre, you know, had a lot to do with my success. And, you know, but it's been great the last 10 years.
Yeah.
The last 10 years, every country record we've put out has charted top 10 nationwide. No record label. And I mean, and a lot of these, I mean, we're not getting major radio.
What's the element that you're bringing to the table that is what am I even trying to say right now?
What's the secret sauce?
Yeah, what's the secret sauce? That's it.
You know,
Aaron's secret stuff.
Just working hard, playing lots of shows, treating fans like family. I think it's kind of like that snowball at the top of the mountain. It starts small, and year after year, it gains in size and momentum.
Yeah. And
I think that's kind of where we're at now. You know, we tried to keep things moving forward even during the pandemic. You know, I finished a record at the house. I sang all the vocals.
For American Soul, right?
For American Soul
at home.
At home.
Yeah.
And then
I think you were telling me that last time
we talked about it.
That's cool.
And then I just kept writing. And we recorded an album last January. It's called Unwanted Man. It'll come out this summer. We put out one song, Crash Landing, from that. And then we're putting out the title track, which is, I think, the most country song I've ever recorded in 20-something years.
Really?
Yeah, and it comes out last week of January.
Okay.
But I'm actually going back in the studio and doing another album here in 3 weeks.
Wow.
So we've got a lot of...
So you've already had this one in the can for a year.
Yeah. We're getting after it, and that's the thing, is that it's really cool. We're getting to be at a place where we can be dangerous.
Ooh.
You know, I mean, I'm an independent artist. Once upon a time, I was kind of bound to the corporate rules.
Yeah. You've got so much stuff though, like your arsenal.
Though,
is
we're fixing
crazy,
to mess
man.
up the game.
Oh wow.
And that's I encourage all these artists, Texas artists, to do that.
Yeah.
To push yourself, have high expectations. You don't have to sign a record deal to have success. You can probably have more success being independent. Now, you may not, to the public, it may not appear to be that because you're not on the award shows or winning this. You know, I mean, we had a #1 record and a top 10 hit on Billboard.
Yep.
And didn't get any nominations.
That's style.
Yeah, and that's because I'm an independent artist, and it's part of the game. Don't have sour grapes about it.
Yeah.
Let some things fuel your fire, but know why you're in it. You're in it for the fans. You're in it for the music. And, you know, I mean, Texas music for me, I'm biased. You know,
Of course.
I'll
I
take.
am too, man.
Hey,
I am too.
totally, you are.
I'm happy we're finally doing
hey,
this. Like, people have been
absolutely,
asking, you know?
absolutely, dude. I'll take. You know, it's kind of like, I would take the Texas boys
Oh,
and
yeah.
go head to head
Against anybody,
with
right?
any of them.
Oh, yeah.
They don't
Yeah.
want none of this.
No.
Because the thing about it is what I love about this music scene is that it's so many of these artists are just like me.
Mm-hmm.
There's not a major publishing company with the best songwriters in the game.
Mm-hmm.
There's not an unlimited amount of money supporting you from a record label. It's one guy writing his songs,
Mm-hmm.
sharing his heart with the fans, going in on a very limited budget, making an album, and then getting out there on the road and supporting it with their live show.
Just get out and do it.
Get out and do it. Just
That's
get
your
out and
advice
do
to
it.
everybody that's coming up, too, probably.
Yeah,
Just
get out and do it. And now with social media, there's a lot to that I don't understand and I don't want to understand.
Same.
I mean, but it's amazing to see what these kids are doing with TikTok.
Yeah.
Going viral. But the thing about it is, though, it's already starting to happen where some kid has some song go viral on TikTok and gets 20 million views,
Yeah.
and then they sign a record deal, and then they're like, well, their success didn't cross over from TikTok.
It's just a little bit. It needs to
You
be a
ha-
consistent thing.
You got to earn it.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, you have to earn it. And that goes for not just Texas artists, but these Nashville guys. I mean, there's those guys that are having success. They're working hard.
Yeah.
They're out there earning it. So, but I'm stoked about y'all's new Texas
Nice.
music
Thanks,
show.
man. Thanks. Like, literally, like, the list, though, of, like, all your songs, I was just like, wow, we got to get all these on. So,
Yeah, and I just
want
want to. I want to. He didn't pay me $10 to say this, but I just want to say to the boss at Y100, this is the man. He needs a promotion.
Thanks, man.
Double his pay.
We'll tell
right.
Christy. Christy's the
Yeah.
boss now. So,
Christy,
Christy Brooks. Yeah.
come on, Christy.
We'll make it happen.
If you can't double it, at least
Well, man,
just give him a nice.
my thing, just like any of the Texas guys, like, I take us over anybody else any day of the week too. And
You're one of.
I
the
love
biggest,
doing this, man.
Yeah.
I'm born and raised San Antonio, so I just
Absolutely.
love working for Y100. Like, it's a dream come true.
Hometown boy.
And yeah, man. And I mean, people aren't going to see this until later, but like, it's New Year's Eve tonight, and
Yeah.
like, I was looking forward to this like forever. Like,
Oh,
since
yeah.
it got announced, pretty much, I was like, that's where I'm going to be New Year's Eve. I'm going to be here at Cowboys.
That a boy?
My boy Aaron.
That a
so,
boy?
So this is a big deal, man. But we've got a lot of good stuff that we're gonna be playing and everything like that. Let's you kind of talked about it a little bit. Let's talk about TikTok. I followed you on TikTok just a little while ago on
Yeah.
Y100.
I struggle with it. I try.
I'm trying to get this Y100 one going. I'm trying to get mine going too. But this is gonna be on TikTok later.
Awesome.
What you're about to say, what I'm gonna ask you.
Okay.
We call this. That's what I like about Texas.
Yeah.
Tell me the top 3 things you like about Texas. Aaron Watson edition.
Man, what do I love about Texas? I love the people. I mean, that could be my 1, 2, and my 3.
Yeah.
I love the people. It's kind of like it's not the church that makes the church; it's the people
Yeah.
that make the church. And Texans are different. It's not. I'm not saying that we're better, but I travel around the world, and there's just this hospitality that we have here in Texas. It's like everyone goes out of their way to be kind. I'm not saying there aren't some bad apples here. There are, and most of them came from out of state. Just kidding. Not really.
Well,
But I love Texans. I love the culture. I love the music. It's home. So top 3's hard. I just want to keep going on and on and on. But it's my heart. It's home,
That's it.
And for me, it's my bread and butter. I mean, these are the people that have supported my career for, I have a picture I'm going to post, and it's of me in 1997.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm dressed, cowboy boots,
Yep.
my jeans, belt and buckle,
Not too
cowboy
much has
hat.
changed, right?
Not much has changed.
Yep.
A lot of these artists are like, getting back to being country again. I'm like, son, I never stopped. And it's like, oh, that's cute. Now that there's Yellowstone and
Oh,
Rip
yeah.
has a beard and a
Yeah.
black hat on. Oh, now you're gonna do that. That's fun.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's cute. That's cute.
I gotta tell you, I'm gonna just stop you right there. Like I'm wearing joggers and stuff. I'm like very casual, like right now.
You don't have to be though. You're just hey.
Well, I'm the radio guy, man. But you know what? I love this cowboy stuff. I'm no cowboy, but I'm a Texan.
You're a Texan.
And Texans we can kind of do whatever we want to do within
Absolutely.
the limitations of the law, of course.
Absolutely.
But if I want to wear my cowboy hat and my joggers and my Nikes,
Absolutely.
then I'm gonna do that. And that's how I come DJ here at Cowboys.
Hey.
Like kind of like this, but I'll put on the cowboy hat. But
We kind of, as
I'm wearing my
Texans, we
boots
kind of
later,
don't
though.
have to. We kind of don't play by the rules. We kind of do whatever we want to do.
Just kind of make it your own.
Yeah,
man.
exactly.
We're not going out of style.
No,
anytime
that's
soon.
right. We don't follow the trends.
Yeah,
We are the trend. That's right.
just start
right.
it and just stay consistent.
Although I'll say this is funny. We talk about trends and
Yeah.
this and that. We went to Disney World, and before we left, my niece,
Yeah.
who's in college, came over to the house, and I'm wearing like some joggers and some tennis shoes, and she was like, "You look like such a dad right now." Those are like
Were they like New Balance or something though?
kind of.
They're like dad shoes.
No, they're worse. They're those Brooks.
Oh my goodness.
Those are straight up.
They have those at like Academy or something.
Those are dad shoes.
Yeah.
Those suckers were actually expensive.
Oh,
They were
okay.
like, I was like, if I'm gonna be
Yeah.
walking 30,000 steps for the next 5 days
Yeah,
at Disney,
yeah.
I'm gonna buy some comfy dad shoes.
You see these though right here? Like these are very comfortable.
Those
I
are
own
legit.
several pair of these.
Those are legit.
These are like my favorite like all time. So
Yeah.
these are like Vapor Max or something like that.
And
So,
and the
I'll show the
color's
camera.
good. When my boys are buying shoes, I'm like, go with black shoes.
Yeah. The white ones get messed up so
It's
easy.
so quick. You can't keep them looking nice.
Yeah.
So.
So y'all already went to Disney and did all
Oh
that?
yeah,
Well, that wasn't too long ago. I don't think. I think I
Yeah, it
saw
was
that
last
on
week.
social. Okay.
it was so fun.
I was like, I think I just saw this. The 50th anniversary thing
Yeah,
or whatever's going
dude.
on.
It was so fun.
Christy's
Uh-oh.
going to be very jealous
Yes,
because
Christy.
she's been wanting to go like crazy. We haven't had time. Like it's been
Christy.
so busy.
Christy, you got to go. The new Star Wars exhibit is amazing at Hollywood.
Yeah.
I can't even describe the ride. 1 second you're like on a different planet, one
Like
of
in
the
a galaxy far, far
yeah,
away.
far
Yeah.
away. You're at one of the rebel bases, and you get on a ship, and you take off into space, and you're fixing to go into whatever warp speed, and all of a sudden, then the Empire, the Imperial,
Yeah, yeah.
what's
yeah,
the name?
Starship or
The bad guys,
Galactic or
the
whatever,
bad
yeah.
guys come in,
Okay.
and they suck us into their tractor beam, and we land on their ship, and then they take over our ship, and then we get, Kylo Ren interrogates us. It was crazy.
Wow.
I was kind of like, this would
That
definitely
seems
freak
intense.
me
I haven't
out.
been since like I was like in middle school or something, which was like 90 something.
It's so fun. My kids, we started doing this about 7 years ago. We've been 6 times in the last 7 years. And we started going to Disney because I was like, I want around Christmas, I want to extend the Christmas season for us because I just felt like I was touring, working hard,
Yeah.
and all of a sudden, bam, it's Christmas Eve,
Yeah.
Christmas Day, and it's over.
Kind of
and I'm
making
like,
a tradition though, and
yeah, we've
be able
made
to
it
do
a
something
tradition.
together.
Yeah, so it's been a lot of fun.
Nice. I saw too that you're gonna have your son playing guitar for you, like
Yeah.
starting like next year, like next summer. I
Oh,
guess
yeah.
when school's out. How did this happen, man?
Dude,
He's getting good though.
He plays like a grown man.
Dude.
There's
How
legit
old is he?
nothing.
How old is he?
He's 15. Oh, he's a little stud too. All
Girls
the
are
girls
gonna be going crazy.
Oh,
Oh,
I
my
get messages
goodness.
all the time on all the social media deals. Be like, does Jake have an Instagram? Does Jake have his phone number? And I'm like, you look like you're 30.
Wow.
But yeah, I can't tell the age now.
Is he on TikTok?
No,
Well,
his
yeah,
mom.
he's gonna be on your TikTok.
Yeah, well, his mom. We're working on his mom. She's been very strict with.
That might be your secret sauce, though, right there,
Oh,
man,
yeah.
for all the new social media stuff. Because you're right, like it's like you don't know what's
Absolutely.
gonna blow up.
Yeah,
Give it to a kiddo.
as much as that boy cost me,
Yeah,
I'm gonna put him to work.
absolutely. Yeah,
Yeah, go make some money for your old man.
that'll help him pay for college or whatever
Absolutely.
else he wants to do.
Absolutely.
Then yeah.
He's all into music. I mean, right now right now I'm like, dude, enjoy football,
Mhm.
enjoy basketball, enjoy baseball, enjoy being a kid.
Yeah.
But
But what a great summer job.
oh, dude, he loves music. He's I'll probably be driving his bus someday.
Wow, that
Probably
beats
probably be his manager.
Jeez.
There it
When
is.
this happens, we're gonna
we'll replay this.
Yeah, exactly. It's gonna be like I don't know. He's 15 now. Let's give it like
Give him 5 or 6
5
years.
or 6, yeah.
I'm going to make him sign something 50-50.
Yeah.
Maybe 60-40. That's
Dude.
right. Jake. And
I'm,
then there's
I'm excited for this for like next summer, like when I see you guys. Like I'm just gonna make it a point,
dude,
just to.
It's gonna
Wow.
be fun. It's gonna be so much fun. We're already practicing and working on the
Yeah.
show, and there's nothing he can't play.
Yeah.
Even the toughest songs, he's working hard every day. He's in his room practicing.
Yeah.
You know, it's been fun to watch him. He's 15. He wants to earn that gas money.
There you go. There you go.
I was like, here's the deal. You can either go work at the Sandburger joint or come play music for a bunch of pretty girls.
Yeah.
He's like, okay, Dad.
Bingo.
Yeah, bingo.
Bing bong.
Yeah,
Dad.
I'm all in, Dad.
Has he been driving the Jeep around and everything like that?
Oh yeah,
I see you always posting the Jeep pictures.
yeah.
How's that?
He can drive a Standard already,
Nice.
and we drive out to the ranch, and that Jeep's just fun.
I got my Jeep here. It's
It's
parked
the
just over
best,
there.
right?
Dude, I love my Jeep.
I never even put the top on mine. I just
Yeah.
mine is not my everyday driver, but
Yeah.
I just love a Jeep.
I've got a car. Usually just take that to and from the station. I got the Jeep right now, but like during the summer though, when the top is off the Jeep, like I just try to leave it off all summer unless it starts flooding and then I need to go rescue people and stuff.
Yeah.
And put the top back on. So
There's nothing like a Jeep. It's so fun.
it is.
It's
It's
so
really
fun.
the best. It's really the best.
It's my favorite. My favorite.
So you already got this album in the can.
Yeah.
How do you keep churning out all this stuff, man? Because like American Soul just came out like in January, like this year.
Yeah.
So January 2021. Because this is gonna air here in January, like 22 here. So it's only been a year.
It's my job.
Yeah.
And that's the one thing I don't understand about some artists. And that's the difference, is that some of these guys, they don't write their songs. And for me, I'm a songwriter. I have to write, and I need to express myself. It's very kind of artsy.
Yeah.
But I can never understand when a guy goes 3 or 4 years without putting out a new record.
That seems like a long time.
And especially within this day and age where a lot of people are putting 8 or 9 songs on a record.
Yeah.
I'm like,
maybe 10, like everybody's shooting for 10 or something.
How hard
and that's
is it to
Yeah.
come up with, and it's like this morning. I woke up, made coffee,
Yeah.
sat in the bus, and I'm working on new songs. And for me, it's very challenging to go in there and just try to, dude, I heard a Dr. Dre song.
Yeah.
And it was like, it probably came out 20-something years ago, but he was talking about still trying to perfect a beat.
Yeah. That's
And
the DRE.
That's the DRE.
Still Dre.
Still Dre.
Yeah.
Can't say any of the other lyrics.
Yeah, that's right.
But I love that mentality.
Yeah.
And, it's like change the stars, rewrite the stars.
Yeah.
It's like everyone said we could never do what we did because we needed to sign a record deal. And, everyone said we would never have a top 10 hit on mainstream radio unless we signed a record deal.
Prove them wrong.
And we snuck in the back door. Now, we kind of got ousted because it's not a good thing when an independent artist, and this will be great for your Texas music listeners.
Yeah.
And when an independent artist has success at mainstream radio, that is a huge threat to the major record labels. Because here's the thing. When you look at the percentage of artists out there, 99-point-something% of them are independent. There's a small amount of successful major label artists, and that small percentage controls so much of the airwaves. Now, if all of a sudden you have all these independent artists flooding the waters, it's a threat. And so I've been told that by some very high up corporate guys that are like, man, we're big fans, but we're catching flack from major labels because you're messing up the system.
You tell this story in one of your songs.
Absolutely.
Going and seeing the record man.
Absolutely. And that's where it's fun. It's fun. I never feel any type of bitterness. It's fun. Like,
just do your thing, man.
Be the underdog.
Yeah.
You know what? Let everything be a challenge. Like I tell that with my boys. Like one of my boys, he's a good basketball player, and Jack was on the B team, and I was like, don't let that frustrate you. Let that drive you to practice harder. Let that fuel your fire.
Yeah.
And I go in there and he'll be playing this video game, and I'm like, hey, is this video game making you a better basketball player? Turn that stupid TV off, shoot. And that's the same mentality I apply to myself. Like, I wake up and sometimes there's other things I want to do, and I'm like, no, I need to sit down, pick up that guitar, and I need to work at perfecting the beat.
That's right.
Still DRE.
It's the DRE.
That's right.
I think they're doing Super Bowl or something too.
Oh, I can't wait to see that.
Snoop and Dre, and
it'll be the best Super Bowl.
That's going to be interesting.
Your
hopefully because the Cowboys are going to win.
Your bark was loud. Heck yeah, Cowboys. Your bark was loud, but your bite wasn't vicious. And the rhymes you were kicking were quite bootylicious.
Oh, my goodness.
You get what doggy dog, oh, is he crazy? I don't know what it means, but I know it. May have gotten grounded for having the Chronic record back in the day. Yeah.
Goodness. I know I've got, 2001 laying around somewhere, on CD still.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't have the one with Nothing But a G thing and all that.
Yeah,
but
I know the whole thing.
Yeah. I've listened to it many times, though. I think I have some of it maybe on my computer. Yeah. Oh, you know that. I mean.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3 into the 4. Can't stop. Better stop. Better stop.
Aaron Watson at your dough.
Better stop. Better stop.
Dude, if I start getting into hip-hop, then I'm in hip-hop mode instead of country mode, so I don't know. Get all messed up. I don't even know what year it is anymore. It's so crazy right now. I'm like, where are we?
It is crazy. It's like, what are we doing? What's today? But you know what? You just got to keep putting one foot in front of the other. And we live in a very soft society when you think about it. Even with a lot of the things going on with this pandemic, and everyone, whether you're left wing or right wing, everyone's soft. You think about what our granddads went through, our grandparents, our grandmothers and our granddads. You think about, first of all, the granddads got drafted, served in World War II, saved the world, were heroes.
Yeah.
Came home, got to enjoy the 50s, right? Then all of a sudden, the Vietnam War. Well, let me just go back and talk about then, somewhere around there, then they find out about whenever Social Security came out. You're going to be, we don't trust you with how you spend your money. We're going to give you a number, and now we're going to start taking money away from you. I mean, that's crazy. That's a crazy, crazy concept when you think about it. That's not very democratic.
We were born into it. It was already
so we
happening.
don't know any different.
Yeah, we don't know any different.
But they save the world, Social Security. Then all of a sudden the 60s roll around, and the Vietnam War starts up, and then their sons get drafted.
Is that where your dad was?
Yeah.
Vietnam?
But think about what they went through. Think about what our granddads went through. They were drafted. The grandmothers had to hold the fort down while the men were, and then what did they get 15, 20 years later? Their children get drafted to a war they didn't want to fight. That's the deal, is that it's just nothing's perfect, and the price of freedom, it's high.
Yeah.
And so I try not to get too, I try not to get too lost in the muck,
The great thing about what we do, man, is we're here for entertainment.
Absolutely.
And to give people a break,
That's why if you look at my socials, if I post anything about our country, it's about how much I love our country and the men and women that serve it.
Absolutely.
And how great things are. I will talk about hey, y'all stop crying about politics.
About every little thing or whatever.
Yeah, stop crying about politics. Start looking at what you have that you can be thankful for.
Yeah.
Somebody today got diagnosed with cancer. That's real problems.
Yeah.
That's real
We
problems.
just did our radiothon, and, we were telling the stories of, little kids that
oh, my goodness.
We're at the Children's Hospital here in San Antonio. That's the charity that we help. And
that's real stuff.
Man, it was rough. It takes a toll on you just being on the radio and, us just talking about all that. And we did, 2 days where we're on air for, 12 hours straight each day. And we're playing some of this stuff, and it's, just
breaking your heart.
God, yeah.
Those are real problems.
Yeah, those are real problems, exactly.
Real problems.
You know, there's a lot of other things that are very, very petty in the grand scheme of things.
It's
for sure.
yeah, it's nothing.
Well, luckily we do have outlets still, which is why it's so important that like concerts are back.
Yeah, our
you know,
job
we
is
have
to
music
make people
and-
happy.
Yeah.
That's our job. That's that's make people happy by singing them some sad country songs.
Sometimes you just got to hear a sad song,
Man.
And like, you know, be inspired though too. It can be hopeful. Like Texas, like other folks don't do it like Texas does. Let me give you an example. You're listening to something and at first you're kind of sad and then you're like, you know what? This is motivating.
Yeah.
I know what I need to fix or whatever.
Yeah.
And then you go out and do it, but you're inspired, you're hopeful.
Absolutely. And
to create some change.
And you hear those things sometimes and it makes you feel like, man, I'm not alone. I'm not the only one that feels like this.
Yeah.
So
That's
it's
right.
very Texas country here in the train. And
I was going to say, I was like, there's a freight train coming in. It's not you because you're already here. So it's right over here somewhere.
double stacker. I saw it earlier.
Yeah, I can see it out the window a little bit.
It's literally
Big
right
one.
there.
Dude, when are you opening with a freight train or Silverado?
I think we're gonna open with Silverado, but then we go straight into freight train.
Dude, when you played like the
they
it floors.
Yeah.
Well,
that was so
I think
fun.
that one kept getting like rescheduled or whatever. It was August.
That's right.
Dude, that was such a good show there at Floors though. It was so hot too. It was so
man.
hot, but that was such a good show.
It was hot, and it was so fun just to get out, finally make that show happen.
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy. I sang AC/DC that
Yes, you
night.
did. Yes,
We
you
posted
did.
it on TikTok, had like 1 million something views.
Nice. See?
I'm not the guy that's known for writing songs about his heart. I'm the guy that knows.
For AC/DC.
That's great.
That's okay.
Woo! What? Hey,
You can do that tonight. You can do a little medley tonight at the end, probably.
We better.
You're doing the countdown and everything too, I guess, right?
Absolutely.
Nice.
They asked me if I wanted to stop beforehand, and I was like, no,
No,
I got
let's
this.
count them down.
Let's count it down.
Yeah.
We got a proposal happening. This guy.
Tonight?
Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I usually never.
Well, this will be
do
after the
this.
fact. This will be after the fact. Nobody will see this until
Yeah.
later.
But I'll tell you why I stopped letting people do proposals on stage. We played in San Angelo
Uh-huh.
for New Year's. It's maybe been 10 years ago. And this guy gets up on stage, proposes to this girl.
Yeah.
And as soon as he gets down on a knee, she starts shaking her head and puts her hand out and said, no,
don't do it.
No.
It was like
And
slow motion. Like
yeah,
everybody could just
afterwards-
see it going bad.
afterwards, I was talking to him, and he was like, man, we have 2 kids together, and I just was trying to. And afterwards, she came up to me, and I said, you should have just said yes, then got off the stage and handed him the ring back and said, this is not happening.
That's so bad.
It was awful. I was like, because you pretty much just ruined the New Year's Eve party. The whole
Yeah.
place just was like,
Dang. Guess we'll go home now. It's like SpongeBob. All right, I'm going to head out.
yeah, dude, it was. But we're doing that tonight. It's
Tonight
gonna be
is good,
fun.
though. There's no problems, right?
He feels confident.
He's like 99%.
He feels confident.
Just say yes.
Yeah.
We're gonna rewind this part
Yeah,
too. We'll be
well-
like, hey, just say yes.
Just
You
say
better
yes.
say yes.
Just say yes.
And then like if it doesn't work out later, it doesn't work out later.
Just
Whatever.
say yes and
get off the stage.
Yeah, and just give the ring back in the parking lot.
Oh my goodness.
Or just say yes and then go hawk the ring
Yeah.
at a pawn shop.
Goodness.
Girls, make some money off of him.
Did he coordinate a song with you? Like, is there a moment y'all have
We're-
predetermined?
We're
kinda?
going to figure that out here after
Okay.
this.
Okay, because I definitely want to shoot this and get this on video.
Yeah,
and then By
absolutely.
the time we actually play this, though, too, like I'll have video of this. and stuff.
Success.
This is gonna be great.
Yeah.
Please let it work. Right
The
here,
whole-
right here. I'll do like a fast forward, like a few moments later. and
Yeah. While it's happening, you won't see me do it, but inside I'll be like, please say yes. Please say yes. Don't ruin New Year's.
Please, sweet
Don't-
8 pounds,
yeah.
6 ounce,
Yeah.
baby Jesus.
Please,
Please let this
yes,
work.
Please. Exactly. Please.
Oh my goodness! I had a buddy that wanted to propose a while back at our 8-man jam. You played 8-man jam before, and we had talked about it, and then we decided no, let's not do it for various reasons. But
Yeah.
it's tricky to pull off.
It's tricky.
Yeah, you know what we want to do is eventually coordinate like a homecoming, like for like a
Yeah.
military family. But that is so hard because what do they want to do when they get off the plane? They want to see their family. So to keep
Yeah.
that a secret for then an extended period of time.
Oh yeah, challenging.
Very difficult. Yeah,
it's
so we don't
challenging.
want to rob people of that
Yeah.
moment. Them being able to see their family is quickly as possible.
Yeah.
Once they get back.
But
from
that's a
wherever.
great thing y'all are doing.
Well, I mean, we haven't been able to do it yet, but maybe
I like
one
the
day.
idea.
Maybe one day.
You know,
if you hear of something, let us know. We'd love to coordinate that.
Yeah.
Actually.
Oh, that'd be great. Absolutely.
That would be like the one thing.
Likewise.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Make that happen at a show.
I know. I need an Aaron Watson show for us to pull off like a homecoming.
Yeah, we'll have to think. I'll be thinking about that.
Well, I think it's going to be good tonight, man. Let me check my list here real quick. Like I said,
sure
this is very casual conversation.
Casual's good.
Like Texas Made is very chill. So let me see what I missed here. If there's anything.
Well, here's what I'll do. As soon as we get off, I'll text you the new song just so you know. It doesn't come out.
Yeah.
For a couple more weeks, but you'll be the first one to get it.
Tell me the name of that again.
It's called Unwanted Man.
Unwanted Man. Okay, then we're going to be the first to play that, assuming there's no bad words.
No, there's no bad words, but man, 25 years, it's like I feel like I can be like Dad.
Yeah.
Like we kind of need to show some of these young bucks.
Okay.
We need to remind some of these young bucks what Texas music is all about.
Show them the ropes here.
We might have to show them the ropes.
Tell me about the song a little bit, because this will be the audio that we're going to get, and we're going to put this on the radio.
You know, it's just a mood I was in during the pandemic, you know, and it's just talking about the struggles, you know, but it's a love song. It's about the struggles, but it's a love song. It's about, you know, weaknesses and insecurities and just overcoming so many things, but how, you know, for once in my life, finally, you know, because of her, I don't feel like an unwanted man. Nice. And it's about the music world, you know, and it's just about, you know, I think it's been a while since I wrote it, but I think it was one of those things, just kind of like feeling down in the dumps, but, you know, just that love and support you get from home, how important that is. I get a lot of that. I'm telling you, my little girl, Jolie, you know, she's 12. I'll be writing a song, and she'll come in there and put her hand on my arm, and she'll be like, "That song is amazing." And I'm like, well, that's all I needed.
Wow.
Like, keep your awards, folks. I just got what I needed right there.
That's powerful right there.
Yeah, so it's pretty fun.
That's nice, man. I got to tell you, too, before we wrap this up here, so I'll let you go here in a sec. Out of everybody in Texas, especially, because this is Texas Made, so we're talking about Texas, the connection you have with the audience at these shows, that's
thanks.
Inspiring to me, because like I like to DJ and stuff, and I like to you know, try to be involved with like the crowd and everything like that. But I mean, as a performer, man, like the floor show,
that was so fun.
That was like one of the best ones I've ever seen. But you've been killing it like the last like 3-4 years, because I've been to probably like, I don't know, probably like 5 Aaron Watson shows, I want to say, at least.
Yeah.
At least. And like they've all been like super
high
energy though.
Whether there's 50 people or 50,000 people, those people are important. And I want them to go home and just go, wow, that was fun.
Yeah.
Because you don't know, those people may have had a rough week. And for me, is it disappointing if the crowd's if it's not sold out? I mean, there's that feeling sometimes. You play shows and you're like, that was not a very big crowd. Mm-hmm. But you've got a job to do. You owe it to the fans to give them the very best that you got. And I think once I'm playing, I want to just like wrap my arms around everybody.
Yeah.
And just thank them. I want them to, you know, I really try to scan that crowd and make eye contact with every person and point at them and thank them.
Yeah.
And just let them know, like, you know,
Aaron's
you
got
you guys made tonight awesome. You know, so.
Well, I was looking at my phone a little while ago because I had pictures from 2019. It was October when you were here. And, dude, you stayed out here and, like, you, like, gave everybody hugs and everything, too.
Oh, yeah.
So I was like, who else does this? Like, nobody. Like, Aaron Watson does.
You know, I've missed, with all the pandemic stuff and restrictions, and a lot of venues don't like that, I've missed that.
It's so weird, right?
Well, what's weird is for 20 years, I hung out after every show at the merch booth. Yeah. And now it's like, well, we'll get back to it.
Yeah. soon.
But we'll have fun. We're gonna have fun tonight.
Yeah, this is good. This is good. Well, man, I'm looking forward to hearing some new.
You bet.
Are you playing the new song tonight?
Yeah, we'll play it tonight.
We'll get a little
We'll
preview
play it
tonight.
Yeah, I'll text it to you here in just a bit.
Okay, nice.
So,
well, dude, I appreciate you being the first guest on Texas
I'm
Made.
honored.
This is awesome. It's always good to chat with you and see
dude,
you,
thanks
man.
for all you do for Texas music, and thanks to all the Y100 listeners. So,
that's right. Aaron Watson, Texas Made.